Hey you guys, it's me Gemstone at tarotforhealing.com. I hope you guys are doing really well. This is the monthly reading for Virgo, and I do want to apologize in advance because I do have a cold. So my voice is a bit raspy, and if I'm clearing my throat quite a bit or I'm doing a little cough, because I have this like little like pathetic cough that just comes out like randomly. It's like, oh, it's so ridiculous. But yeah, that's what I'm going through. So yeah, my apologies for that. I'm going to be using the Vanessa Tarot for your reading, and I'm going to be using the Soul Coaching Oracle cards to kind of just lift the reading, make it feel more positive, more light. So let's see what is showing up for you, Virgos. So I'm going to start with your work and finances like I usually do. And so let's see, I'm just shuffling up the deck. Goes with work and finances. You have the Judgment card with the Six of Coins, with a card that wants to fly out. Okay, the Ten of Coins, so that's a nice one. So what I see for you, Virgos, is that work situations could definitely be improving for you guys. I think the Judgment card is saying that you're going to receive some kind of confirmation or a final judgment. So something that was maybe up in the air, now there's a final decision coming through. And with this final decision, I feel like someone is gifting you something or being generous towards you or giving you an opportunity, giving you something that helps you profit financially. So that's a really good thing. The Ten of Coins can also represent some form of inheritance as well. So this could be a family member giving you something that you inherited. Also, or if you just needed some help and support, somebody is going to be there to help and support you financially. And I think that the Ten of Coins can represent a significant amount of money. So with the Judgment card coming first, it could be saying if you was waiting on some kind of settlement or you was owed money, that this is the month where it's going to come through for you. So yeah, that's really good. So let me move on to hold on, let me see. Yeah, that's why I get rid of those cards. I know it's a bit of a quick message, but that's what I feel is just coming through and not getting anything else additionally. So let's see what comes up for those of you that are single Virgos. You have the Sun with the Three of Cups, with the Fool. All right. I think that you guys are having a great time in July. I think that you may be feeling very adventurous or taking on some kind of new adventures. I feel like if you do take on some kind of adventure, that you're going to meet somebody. I think that with the Sun and the Three of Cups is saying that the more you socialize, I think that you stand a chance of meeting somebody that's going to come into your life at this time. And okay, so sorry about that. So what I see for you is that they are going to be opening up new beginnings, new yeah, they are going to be opening up new beginnings. The Sun with the Fool and the Three of Cups is like party. Like that's the thing. I mean, party on the next level. Like there's loads of excitement and throwing caution to the wind, and that might be something that is like quite kind of out of your character in some kind of way. But I kind of feel that the Fool is like being prepared to really have fun and to really uh, just have this vibe of adventure and just wanting to just put yourself out there in a different kind of way. And so I kind of see you being just really social and maybe doing like, if you're into like extreme sports or like, I don't know, mountain climbing, rock climbing, cycling, any of like that kind of stuff. I feel like kind of outdoors kind of activities you may be partaking in. I feel like you may meet somebody in that kind of environment while you're with friends. So I kind of feel like whatever adventures you're on, there's somebody that is going to be there that you could meet potentially on the way. So Yes, that's what I get for you guys. So or even if you're not necessarily meeting a new person, it could just be saying that this you're just having a whole bunch of fun with friends and people that are around you, socializing and stuff. So I feel like regardless of whether there's somebody that shows up or not, I think the energy of fun and things being lighthearted is going to be there. So let's see what shows up in terms of your uh, in terms of for those of you that are in relationships. Okay, you have the Ace of Coins with the Knight of Wands with the Lovers. I feel like even some of you guys are wanting to sorry, I wanted to bring about excitement in your love relationships as well. So maybe like I was seeing about, for those of you that are single, maybe meeting somebody. For those of you that are in relationships, you and your partner might be doing some of those fun activities that I mentioned previously as well. The Ace of Coins is kind of represents again something new, and with it being coins, it represents a new sense of stability. But then the Knight of Wands represents, like I had mentioned, the adventure, the excitement, the feeling like doing something and just doing it. Maybe not even thinking a whole bunch about it, but just saying, okay, this is what I feel. Maybe doing something on a whim. Like for some of you guys, you could even be eloping. Or you could decide that, maybe just out of the blue, you think, okay, I really want to settle down with this person. And maybe you just instantly move in together, or you do something in a commitment type of way that maybe other people just didn't expect, or it's very sudden. So that's what I see in your relationship is like sudden changes, but the changes are going to mean that you and this person are going to be even more united with each other. And so I feel like if you're in a relationship, Virgos, even if you're not, that it's going to be going really well for you, and you're just going to be just feeling the fun vibes or the really positive vibes, or you could even be going to somebody's wedding as well. So yeah, so let's see what shows up in terms of for those of you well, for all of you guys in terms of your spiritual cards. You have the Page of Cups, Seven of Coins. Seven of Coins is showing up quite a bit. And Temperance. Yeah, I see definite unions for you. Page represents what you love, what you enjoy, what you have an emotional connection with. And again, it's a new connection. And the Seven of Coins is like saying things happening in patience over time. And the Temperance card represents patience as well. And so that's kind of funny because on the one hand, I was feeling like you guys just wanting to initiate stuff. And on a spiritual level, maybe like spiritually, you're kind of thinking, oh, maybe I should take my time, because that's how you are kind of being a Virgo. Virgos aren't usually the type to just throw caution to the wind. Virgos will think things out, and everything has to be planned and done properly. But I don't know if you have someone in your life that is trying to encourage you or make you just do stuff, and maybe like you try to be maybe a bit accommodating to this person. But I feel like you being like your true Virgo nature, you're kind of the one thinking, oh, well, I'm not sure if I just, maybe it's a bit reckless to just do this and not think about the consequences, or not think about how things are gonna go. And so I feel like you might be the one kind of pumping the brakes in some ways. But even then, I think that it's whatever it is, it's going to be good for you. I also feel like usually I don't really address matters concerning health, but I also feel that some of you guys may be going through a process of healing if you have been unwell, or feeling a bit sickly, or feeling a bit worn out, or really tired. You might be going through a process of like feel of healing and regeneration. It may take a while before you feel 100%, but it sort of is taking time. Um, but you will kind of be progressively getting better. The Page of Cups, like if I was to look at this in terms of a spiritual level, the Temperance card is kind of telling you that this is a chance for you to turn lead into gold, because that's what Temperance represents, is alchemy. And so for you, it could be saying that you have the chance to really morph things into being what you want them to be. Yes, the Seven of Coins with Temperance is kind of telling you maybe it might take time for you to find the right balance, or for you to find the right aspects of things in order to create what you want. But it's kind of saying that I feel like the Page of Cups is opening up your own soul, your own spirit, to what you're going to be manifesting, or what you're going to be creating at this time. I kind of feel that you are going to be really merging with somebody else as well. It's like this is more of a time of unions for you versus being on your own. And maybe it's taking you a long time to get to this point of really maybe putting yourself fully into a partnership, or putting yourself fully into maybe trusting somebody else, whether that is partnership or otherwise. But I kind of feel that with the Temperance card, it represents pulling two things together, or different elements together, elements that are completely different, allowing them to work together to create something new, or something that's beneficial to you. So yeah, I feel like on the spiritual level, your cards are kind of saying that, yeah, things may take time before you maybe see the results of certain things, or that you fully see how things are going to turn out with certain unions. But then I think that maybe this is the time for you to kind of take the bold step to kind of see where it all leads you to. So let's see what Soul Coaching Oracle card shows up for you, Virgo. Okay, your card is Abundance. And I've been telling everyone that these cards can be used as affirmations, like the messages at the bottom. And it says, all my needs are met above and beyond my greatest expectation. So I kind of feel like abundance is key for you. And I kind of see abundance in terms of finances and money as well. So it could be saying that, this is a time of plenty. This is a time where things are flourishing. Or if let's say previous times there was a bit of a drought going on, like things just, weren't presenting themselves, they weren't really happening. Like this is the month where you see things are happening. You see the results. You see, okay, this is, like it's been a while coming, but now I can see where my hard work or my diligence, the time I've taken, where it's heading towards, or maybe I'm already seeing the results right now. And so I kind of feel like the more we stay with a mindset of abundance, the more and more and more we can have. So this can be a time where you can use that Temperance kind of energy. Temperance is a card also that it's when you know how to create. It's like when you know how to use even forces outside of yourself, like maybe even spiritual forces, about how to create on that kind of level. Like there is a sense of practice, and almost like a chemistry experiment, taking one element, merging it with another, seeing what comes out of the situation. And so I kind of see for you is, I think the more you kind of play with certain things, is the more you're likely to see results. So if you go into something maybe without the intention of saying, okay, this is what I want from this situation, but going into it saying, okay, maybe this is what I can do. Let's see how this works out, like that kind of idea, then it's almost like you're going to get the payoff that way. That's just what I feel for you guys. And so, yeah, I feel like this is a really good time for you with the Abundance card. So peace and many blessings to you, Virgo. I'll be seeing you. Bye.